Well, now what? I'm here to ask you the question. Now what? Don't think you've thought about that too much. You're emotional today. I get it, used to be just like you. But where'd that get me? Nowhere. Ever. Why aren't you angry? What's that gonna do? Anger gonna do? Nothing. You tell me now what? I'll give you your options. You ready? I'm gonna give you your options. I'm not here to cry like a bitch like you. I'm above it. That's why people watch me. I'm not like you. So I'm gonna go through the possible options you have. All right, you ready to have your options? 1, you become an independent. You say, fuck Trump, fuck Republicans, fuck them all. I'm an independent now, and I fuck both parties. Could be one of these people. You can become a Democrat. You could say, I shouldn't have voted for Trump. I was lied to. I'm voting Democrat. You could go with Elon. American Party. You could join them. I'm going to tell you what you're going to do, though. Because I know you. You're gonna bitch, and you're gonna moan, and you're gonna fuss. But then you're gonna realize that no one was ever gonna release that list. Not a Democrat, not a Republican, nobody. You're never gonna see that. Truth be told, I'm not even sure. I tell you what, Pam Bondi, she's the mess in all this. She said a lot of things, and now she's backpedaling. So, a lot of people are saying, why is everybody mad at Pam Bondi? Well, because you're not paying attention if you're asking that question. Pam Bondi made all these claims and stuff. I got this stuff on my desk, all this shit. And so now people are rightfully so going, hey, wait a minute, you said all this. Why ain't they asking Trump? Well, they are. They are. But they're asking Pam Bondi more because she said all these comments. So people are going, wait a minute, and Kash Patel as well. Kash Patel was pushing this shit heavy before he became FBI director. So Dan Bongino, same thing. They were pushing this stuff heavy. So they're going to get more of the heat than Trump because it wasn't Trump that was just really heavy. But he was asked about it. Go back and watch the videos. He was asked about it. He'd say, yeah, sure. We'll release it, sure. Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Bongino, these were the guys that were pushing it heavy. There's a list and there's videos. And, well, if there's videos of, and now they're saying these videos are child porn, we can't release them. Well, wait a minute. Who's in the videos fucking the children? There must be people in the videos. Now, I'm an adult, and I realize we're never going to see this list. I realized that months ago. I did a stream on it and said, we're never going to see it. This is what it is. I'm not sure why we're not going to see it. You could go over the scenarios, and we have. We've went over the possible reasons that it's not going to be released. A lot of people want to say it's because Trump's on it. I don't really buy that because I feel like the Democrats would have released that. Well, if they would have released that, they'd expose everybody else. Yeah, okay, child, but I'm 38. I'm a grown man, and I realize you can selectively release information. You can delete information. You can literally delete all the other shit except the Trump shit and then release it. They could have easily done that, and they didn't do that, which tells me Trump's probably not involved in the way you think he is, in the way you want him to be, which is fucking children. Of course, he knew the guy, but knowing the guy, if you watch the documentary on Netflix about Epstein, what you'll find out is that Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein, they went to all these parties, they were around all these people. There's a lot of people they were around that they didn't necessarily, I talked about this a couple years ago, they didn't necessarily do any trafficking with or anything, but people, because they're associated with these people, because there's videos and pictures of them around them, suddenly they're guilty as well. And I guess that's the consequences of hanging around with Jeffrey Epstein. I guess you gotta live with that. But of course, Elon Musk has a picture with Maxwell, and he's on Twitter. You know, thing about Elon is he's saying Bannon is in the files. Elon said Trump was in the files, then he backpedaled. Elon kind of shot his credibility in the foot. He doesn't have any anymore. So I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to think about it. There's a lot of scenarios. We talked about it the other day. I feel like we've talked about it. I really don't have anything left to say about it. Trump seemed a little goofy in the press conference today. Why he's acting like that, you know, he knows people want to see that list, and he's acting like, what are you asking about that? That's not a good look. Looks very silly, ridiculous. But that doesn't mean he's fucking children. As I told you, there's a variety of reasons, and you've got to go over each reason, and you've got to think about it, and you've got to come to your own conclusion on it, because I don't know what to tell. Nobody knows, and no one's ever going to know. You're never going to see that list. You're never going to know about this. And you're just going to have to decide for yourself why. Some of you will say, Trump's on it. He's a pedophile. I'm done with Trump. I understand that. Totally makes sense. Some people will say, Trump's using it as blackmail to blackmail these people so they'll stop fucking with him. I understand that. That's a plausible theory as well. So whatever you decide, you decide. But I'm asking you now, because we've already talked about this. We discussed it on the stream the other day. There's nothing left to say, really, I feel. What now? And what I found out today is you all don't know what to do. You don't know how to answer that question. What do you do now? Do you become a Democrat? Do you go with Elon? Do you say, fuck it, I'm sticking with Trump? What are you going to do? You've got to decide for yourself what you're going to do. Me personally, I'm enjoying the deportations. I'm enjoying the economy getting better. That's what I voted for. Can't win them all. What are you going to do? What am I going to go vote Democrat? Am I going to go with Elon? What am I going to do? It's a bad look for Trump, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And people don't like hearing that. But this is what I'm here for. I'm not here to baby you and kiss your ass. I'm here to give you the reality. That's what my stream is. That's why it's different from everybody else's. I'm not here to fucking kiss your ass. I'm not here to kiss Democrats or MAGA's ass. I'm here to tell you the brutal truth about it. And the brutal truth about it is you're going to either have to say fuck Trump, go Democrat, go independent, go Elon, or just whatever. Decide. Well, we'll put pressure on him. Yeah, go ahead. I'm with you. Put the pressure on. Ask questions. But eventually you're going to realize that you're not going to see that list, and you can ask all the questions you want. It's not going to happen. So then what do you do? And only you can decide what you do. Me, I like to take a wait and see approach and just see what happens with it, because I don't really have any power. All I can do is give my thoughts and get on with my day. Because I have no control. I can't make anybody release a list. I can't do anything but say things. And I've realized that. Techie's like, why aren't you angry? Because it does no good. That doesn't do any good to get all mad and worked up, screaming and everything. Because I know I'm not going to support Democrats. I know I'm not going to support Elon. I'm not. I still know in the grand scheme of things that the best bet we got is Trump when it comes to the economy, when it comes to the border, when it comes to the deportations. See, I'm thinking like an adult about it. I get, burn it all down. Fuck it. I didn't get my list. Burn all that. But you've got to calm yourself down and think about it logically. And you don't want to do that. I understand you don't want to do that. But I've done a lot of work on myself to not be angry. So, sorry, I'm not going to just get mad about everything anymore. It's just not going to happen. So, work on yourself. Stop being angry all the time. Stop getting all worked up, especially about things you can't even control. Ain't nobody going to be able to control this. We can't force anybody. You can abandon Trump or you can stick with Trump. It's your choice. Do what you want. I'll take a wait and see. We'll see how it plays out. Because I don't really know what's going on. Like, I don't believe Trump is on the list. I don't believe he's involved in that, in the raping of the children. I really don't believe that. And I'm giving my reasons why. You can take them or leave them. I don't care. So, I don't see a reason to turn on Trump because I don't believe he's fucking children. But why won't he release the list? That's the question. And I've given you the reasons, the possible reasons. Could be anything, really. Could be anything. You could be right. He could be a pedophile. All of these things are plausible theories, and they could be, I say all this and people go, "Oh, damn, you're making excuses." Nobody's making excuses. I'm giving you reasons. I'm giving you possible explanations. You're asking what the hell's going on. I'm trying to help you. Well, could be this, could be that. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to have a panic attack like you about it. All that panic ain't gonna do nothing, man. It ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. It ain't gonna get that list released, none of it. Should Pam Bondi resign? Probably so. Probably so, because she made a lot of claims and it just doesn't make any sense. Oh, I got videos of all these kids getting fucked. Well, then that means there are adults in those videos fucking those children. Why aren't they in prison? That's a legitimate question. And she should be asked that over and over, and Trump should be asked that. But after you ask all the questions and you get no answers, now what? That's what I'm asking. I'm asking you to think ahead and tell me what you're going to do then. What are you going to do? You're going to turn on Trump? You're going to go with Elon? You're going to go Dems? You're going to go independent? You're going to say, fuck politics, it's all a joke, anything you do, I'll understand. I'll fully understand you. Fully understand it. Well, people got so worked up because I said, now what? What are you going to do now? I could feel the emotion through the screen because you haven't thought about that. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're just going to accept it. You're just going to realize, well, he's doing good on the border. He's doing good on the economy. And can't win them all. That's what you're going to say. That's what you're going to say. Trust me. You will. Because you'll weigh the options and you'll say, and deep down, you'll tell yourself, there's no way he's raping kids because the Democrats release it. This is why crying wolf was a bad idea if you're a Democrat. I hope you understand it now. I hope you're starting to get what I've been saying for 8 years. Crying wolf constantly about everything Trump does, acting like everything he does is, oh, here comes Hitler. The problem with that is right now is the problem, because you can't say anything because people are just going to go, well, then why didn't you release that? Why didn't Biden release it? Why didn't Biden put that out there? Instead of making up shit about white supremacy and Russia and all this shit, why didn't you just expose Trump? Well, it would have exposed Democrats. Man, shut up with that bullshit fucking explanation. As if you cannot selectively release information. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You can't go hard on Trump like that and then tell me you got a secret video of him raping a kid, but you're just not going to release it. Because I'm going to look at you and go, ah. So let me get this straight. You're going to make up Russia. You're going to make all this Russia stuff up. When you got this smoking gun right here. The gun is smoking. Fire coming off this gun right here. Just use that. Use the magic bullet and put him down. No. I mean, they literally tried to kill him over just releasing the video. So that leads me to believe there's no video. That's just, I don't see a video. I don't see they have anything on him. Epstein's lawyer said Trump wasn't involved. Like, there's so many people. The police said that Trump cooperated and worked with them. He was the most cooperative. He answered all the questions. So there's just, I'm sorry guys, but there's just no evidence that Trump was fucking kids. Now, that doesn't mean that he's not covering for other people. That doesn't mean that he doesn't have friends who are involved in this that he likes, and he's covering for them by not releasing the list. But with that said, why promise to release it in the first place? When asked about it, why not just go, during the campaign, why not just go, I don't really, just move on, or just say something, move on. No, he said he was going to release it. Patel was saying it. Bondi was saying it. But Gino was saying it. That's why they're in hot water today. And that's why they're in more hot water than Trump. It's not because people are just giving Trump a pass. No. Pam Bondi is getting the most heat because Pam Bondi went on national TV and said she had the list on her desk. Trump said, they asked Trump about it. He said, go ask Bondi. She's handling that. That's a totally reasonable thing for the president to say. Go ask my attorney general. She's handling that. All right, totally reasonable. Let's ask her. I got it on my desk. Well, what the fuck? Where's it at? Oh, it doesn't exist. Why? I misspoke. Huh? I got thousands of videos of people raping children. Where's the thousands of arrests? Where are the thousands of arrests? Where are they at? So, of course, she's going to get more heat than anybody. Y'all got to grow up, man. Y'all really do got to grow up. If you want to talk about politics, hey, hush.